Monday, January 26th, and we get a beautiful slate of games in the NBA. And in this video, you are going to get the 4 best player props on the entire slate. Not to mention, we're going to break down the sportsbook play of the day. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? The unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're locking in and get ready to go bananas.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me. We just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Before we get rocking and rolling and going over all of the free plays I have in store for you for Monday, we got a little something I need from you. It's absolutely free, and that could potentially put some money in your pocket, because on the sportsbook play of the day, I'm putting $100 of my own money on that play. It's a huge plus money play, and if we get 100 likes on this video, one of you that likes the video and comments below will get all of the profits from that play. So go on ahead and smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, if you haven't already, I do giveaways on the channel. I give free plays away on the channel. We're just having so much fun. So come join the fun and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a free play drop. And the single most important thing that you could do for yourself, if you want to lock in all these plays without coming out of pocket at all, go down below, visit my buddy Stan. He's got a couple different ways where you can lock in these plays for absolutely free. This is exactly what I'm talking about, because if you use code FFAPE on Sleeper, you get a free $20 with a $100 deposit match. Code APE on Chalkboard, a free $20, $100 deposit match. Code FFAPE on Better, a free $10, a $200 deposit match. I think you get the point. There's tons of ways where you can lock in these plays without coming out of pocket at all, because to get that free 20 on Sleeper, you just have to use code FFAPE. You don't even have to deposit. But if you do deposit, they'll match it up to $100. And per sign-up, so there's 6 different apps right there on your screen. Per sign-up, you get a free 30 days of premium play. So make sure you're sending me the proof that you deposited so that I can hook you up with that free 30 days of premium plays. The Super Bowl's around the corner. You will not want to miss it. We just absolutely crushed Sunday. So send all that proof to the number below. And that big, beautiful golden W up there is how you can get into the premium or the free plan. I drop cheat sheets every single day. We actually swept the touchdown lay cheat sheet for the Rams Seahawks game. Obviously, we didn't cash the one that I built in the cheat sheet for the Patriots game because they didn't even score any damn touchdowns. That game was fucking so bad. Horrible. They're probably going to get dog walked in the Super Bowl either way, though. So sorry if you're a Patriots fan. They've had the easiest path. But we're not going to spend too much time on that. But we've been having so much fun over there. So join the free plan. Get over in there. Great free Discord as well. Great community. So let's get back over to the other side. Let's talk about what we did over the weekend. Let's get into the free plays. Let's just have a great Monday. Cannot wait to get into this video. Before we get started, I have to say this. Gambling involves significant risk. There's no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. You just saw them all. I receive a small commission. You get some free money in your pocket. It's a win-win. And it also helps support the channel. So go on ahead and sign up for those. But this is exactly what we did on Sunday. Absolute dog of a day here. We crushed it. We had the Rams over 22.5 team total in premium. We turned 2,200 into 4,300. We had the Broncos plus 4.5. I put 10K on that play. I also put 100 on that play. A lot of you guys didn't see the AFC video. You saw the NFC one. I could tell by the amount of views and the amount of likes, but that was also the free play in the AFC video that I dropped over the weekend, but I loved it so much. We hammered it in premium. I told everybody, usually I'm $1,000 better, so all the premium members know if I put 10K on a play, it's an absolute lock. So that was one of my biggest locks on the day. I honestly liked Denver to win that game. We did sprinkle on Denver money line in that one, but the weather, I think, kind of sucks. I'm a big football fan. I do think weather should be a factor. If like you're the Chicago Bears, if you're the Buffalo Bills and you play in a cold state, if you're the Broncos or New England, if you play in a cold state, snow should be a factor, but not in the championship game, not when it's to get to the Super Bowl. I do almost think that the NFL should force retractable domes or retractable roofs in these games, because the fact that that snowfall affected so much of this game and it was just kind of like blah, it's crazy to me. And I don't know, maybe call me a New England hater. I am the team that beat them twice in the Super Bowl. I don't want to say anything else but that, you know what I'm saying? But it's pretty crazy the path that they've had. It seems like every time, if Sam Darnold gets hurt, we know that the Patriots must have sold their soul to the devil, because every single team in the playoffs, something happened to him. I wish them the best of luck. I do think Drake May's an absolute dog, but he hasn't been playing this good postseason. Should be a fun Super Bowl. We'll see what happens, but it's just, I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm going back and forth. I'm just a little bit shocked at all of that that's happened for them and what happened in that game. But the Broncos still covered. That defense is absolutely elite. We had Umar over there for the decision in the UFC to get 2,700 there. And then we had some on Friday. We had those player prop plays, 2,000 and 2,100. Nice. It was a small Friday slate, but we capitalized on that, going up 4K on the day. And then we also took advantage of some significant strike props in the UFC over there as well. And then we had a monster play there with the Rams plus 10.5 and the Denver Broncos plus 8.5, covering minus 135 payout on that one. So a great, great weekend. UFC could have been better. I'm not going to lie to you. We had Paddy Pimbleton. He came with the most backward game plan I would have imagined him to come into that fight with. You're going up against one of the legends, one of the toughest guys in the UFC, and you a true striker, and you go in there and you stand up with him the whole 5 rounds. I mean, good for you for having a chin, Paddy, but you could have used some jiu-jitsu. I thought you were going to try to submit him. I think you would have beat him if you went that route, but the fight just got a little out of hand. But you held around for 5 rounds, and that's a lot more than a lot of people could say. So good for you. But you did cost us money in premium, because we had Paddy Pimbleton paired up with Silva. Only got 2 fights wrong on the whole entire card. We like Derek Lewis. We sprinkled on him to knock out Waldo. And we did have Charles Johnson's. Oh, so I guess 3 fights. And then we had Paddy Pimbleton. So 3 fights on the whole card. Not bad, but it would have been a monster night, because one of our bigger plays was with Paddy Pimbleton paired with Silva. Silva did win in pretty easy fashion in that one. So could have been a better night in UFC. I'm not going to brag about that one, but Sunday, absolutely amazing. We crushed Sunday. We crushed Friday. Saturday was mediocre. Overall, the weekend was amazing. And you can still get in with code WAR for 50%, or I think it's 80% off for the month. And we'll see if we come out with any kind of specials for the Super Bowl. But get on over to Winnable, see what else we've been cooking up. Like I said, those free cheat sheets and all of that are over there as well. Now, let's get into the free plays. We got 4 really nice player props to go over for you guys in the NBA. I know a lot of people are probably like, whatever, dude, it's Monday, it's an NBA. The championship games are over with. Basketball's still here, though. We're still going to capitalize. We're still going to make some money. So let's talk about these plays that we cooked up for Monday. Oh, and before I forget, the free play, AJ Barner sold. So we didn't cash the free play in the NFC video, and we put him on a premium play as well. It was a long shot play, so everybody knew not to go crazy with it, but it was a 12x play, hit everything else but AJ Barner. Absolutely disgusted with him. He was like non-existent in that game. Thought he was going to have a bigger factor in that game. He was super, all the data pointed to him having a pretty good game, 30 to 40 yards, and he could only muster about 13. So sucks that we didn't hit that big long shot in premium or the free play, but we'll keep on plugging along. We still had an amazing, amazing night. You just saw all the winners. Now, what do we like for Monday? We got LeBron James here. We're not knocking this one down at all. Most sports books, like in New York, where I lock in on DraftKings or FanDuel, I can't even move this prop. Rebounds and assists, we're taking it right where it lies, over 12.5. We had this the other night in premium. It cashed. We love this line with LeBron James. We're taking him here in this spot against the Chicago Bulls, who, if you guys been watching long enough on this channel, you know that I think they're absolute dog shit. It sucks because I'm a New York fan with everything, but I like my secondary city that I do root for in sports is Chicago. I do like the Bills, Blackhawks, Bears, all of that good stuff. And it pains me to say the Chicago Bulls are just garbage. I think they're very, very mediocre in the East. And I think the LA Lakers are going to have a bit of a day with them on Monday. And I like LeBron to have a big game here. He's averaging 14.5 in his last 10 game span. Now, he is the king of sitting out the game or resting, but hopefully if that happens, he will void because he won't even come into the game. But I still like him if he suits up in this matchup with, I only say that because with him, you honestly never know. He is pushing 40 something now. You just never know if he's just going to decide to take a night off. But If he suits up, I absolutely love this line for him. He just got 13 against Dallas. I think he's going to get about 13 to 14 in this matchup against Chicago. They ranked 25th to that small forward position there in rebounds allowed, 11th to assists allowed. And LeBron, his assists are off the charts right now, and his rebounds are off the charts right now. He doesn't score like he used to. He's still pretty good at that, but I love him for assists and rebounds, especially that assist with Luka Doncic going up the court and LeBron feeding him the ball. It's absolute magic, and I think that's what they're going to be leaning on the rest of the year. So we love LeBron here on Monday. 12.5 rebounds and assists. You see how much he's done it in the this past 10 games, 7 out of 10. Absolutely love this prop. That's what we're taking for player prop number 1. Prop number 2, we kind of spoke on it with that LeBron prop, but I think he's going to be feeding Luka, and I think Luka's going to have another day. 3 games in a row over 30 points. I like him to have well over 30 in this one. This is actually a pretty close game. I did say that I think that the Chicago Bulls are dog shit, but it's only a 1.5 point spread. And the Lakers are favored only by 1.5 points. So that means that this game will probably be pretty close. And I do like Luka to come out here and have another day. I think he's going to easily get about 30 to 32 points in this matchup. So I love him for this 29.5. As you can see, he's done it in 7 of his last 10, 32.8 over that last 10 games, and they're 26th in points allowed in the NBA, the Chicago Bulls are. And it kind of correlates. If you laid his graph here over LeBron's rebound and assist graph, you can kind of see that they almost feed right into each other, directly into each other. So the odds are if one of them goes over, the other one's going to go over, and we absolutely love that edge and that advantage over the book. So we're going to pair it up here. We're taking LeBron, rebound and assist with Luka Doncic points, and we're calling it a day. I absolutely love that pairing. And so that's player prop number 1 and player prop number 2, Luka Doncic, over 29.5 points. A great matchup for us here on Monday is the Pacers going down to Atlanta. Hopefully they play this game because Atlanta is a little under the weather. I mean, we all are. I live in New York. I think I got about 2 feet of snow outside, but we're used to it. It's super light, not really messing with the power line so far, knock on wood. As long as the power doesn't go out, we're good. But I know down south, you guys are struggling. So my prayers are to you guys. Hopefully, a real moment here. Hopefully, if any of you guys, well, if you don't have power, I don't know how you're watching this, but maybe on your cell phone or something. But I hope you guys are all safe. Hope you guys are all taking care of business. Get to where you got to go. Salt is your friend. Salt the roads. I don't know if you guys got rock salt down there. I know the South is not used to this kind of weather, so my prayers are with you. Hopefully your municipalities are taking care of you guys, getting things squared away so you can get more power back to your house so you can heat it and all that. Scary times. It's no joke, and I hope you guys are all safe down there. Now back to the play. Pascal Siakam, I think they're going to play this game super early, 1:30. Pascal Siakam's going down to Atlanta, like I said. And I do like him for over 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists here. He's done it in 7 of his last 10, averaging 37.4 in that 10-game span. He had a little bit of a step back right here against the Thunder, but the Thunder are a very, very good team, and he only got 33 PRA against them, but they're 3rd in the NBA. Whereas the Hawks, 25th, 26th, and 23rd in all 3 of those categories, so not good at all. Now, when we go down here, we do see a fair amount of red X's, but you got to look. Giannis, he's still got 44. Sam Hauser, he did green out with 39. Bobby Portis, 23. Oso, 17. So some great numbers here. And they're not, I mean, yes, Giannis, red X, but still a good performance from him. And I think Pascal is probably going to top about 40 in this matchup. I love him to go down to Atlanta and have a day. And the spread on this game is also pretty tight here. It's a 5-game spread, and the Pacers are actually underdogs. So I think Pascal's going to have to kind of put the battery in his back to keep this one close. The under-over is one of the higher ones on the day with 232, which bodes very, very well here for our point and assist category. So I just love this prop overall, and we're taking Pascal Siakam for 34.5 PRA. And last but not least, we're taking the Slim Reaper Kevin Durant over 24.5 points. He's done it in 6 of his last 10, averaging 28 over that 10-game span, which is okay for him. It used to be more, but he's getting a little older too. But now he's going up against Memphis, who's 20th in the NBA in points allowed. He's got great success against them head-to-head as well. He did not get it done in their last matchup, but I think he's going to have a little bit of a revenge mindset in this one because of how poorly he did in that last matchup. Now, there is a little bit of a blowout factor. I mean, if we go back to that head-to-head there, you see that they won 124-109, and they are heavy favorites. The biggest favorite on the night, 10.5-point favorites, minus 480 on the money line. So I do think that the Rockets are probably going to just dog walk the Memphis Grizzlies, but I do think that Kevin Durant's going to be a big factor in that. He's done it in 2 straight games. I like him to go for his third here. I like him for 24.5 against this bad Grizzlies team. As you can see, just about everybody greened out against them, going up against them. Paolo Banchero is the only one that didn't green out, but he did the game prior there. As you can see, 16, but prior to that, he had 26. I like Kevin Durant to have like 26 to maybe even 30 points in this matchup. So 24.5, we absolutely love it here. We're hammering it. Excuse me. And that is player prop number 4. And we're locking all of these ones in. I mean, you saw all the other apps where you can get all that free money. And I highly recommend Sleeper because you'll get a free square to add on to this to make it a 5-man and increase your payout. You can adjust any lines that you see fit. If you want to knock a couple of these down, make it a little safer, that's totally up to you. And you'll also get that free $20 with that $100 deposit match, all when you use code FFAPE. And don't forget, you get that free 30 days of premium plays getting you well beyond the Super Bowl. So take advantage, sign up with code FFAPE, and send me the proof. Now let's get over to the Sportsbook play of the day. Absolutely love what we cooked up for you guys. Big plus money play, and one of you could win all of the profits. Here it is, and you can lock this for absolutely free over on Onyx Odds. When you sign up with code FFAPE, you get a free $15, and when you deposit just $10, you get $200 in bonus bets. That's $225 in your account, and you only had to come out of pocket for $10. You're welcome. And also, you get that free 30 days. Just send the proof of deposit to the number below. Now, what do we like on the sports books? I already told you, the Lakers. That's going to be a tough one. They're only minus 1.5-point favorites, but I do think that they win this game. It's a bit of a coin toss, but I just don't like the Chicago Bulls. They aren't a good team. I have this as more of a 4-point spread. I think the Lakers should be minus 4.5 in this game, so I love that minus 1.5. We're just going to go straight money line here, minus 118. This could change by the time you tip off. It might be minus 2.5 by the time you guys see this video or lock it in. So we're just going straight with money line there. Love that play, fading the Bulls at home. And the Lakers with Doncic and LeBron, who have been performing magnificently lately. So we're taking them for the money line on that one. And then we love the Oilers here going up against the Ducks, just a better team at home Monday night. So we're pairing those two up together. $100 turns into $161 of profit. So one of you, just for liking and commenting on the video, will get $161, $162, I'll round it up. Yay me for giving you 30 extra cents. So $162. One of you guys can get if you like the video, comment below, and I'll be back tomorrow for another free play video. I'm a little depressed, man. Football is almost over, and now we just have basketball. I can't wait for March Madness, though. So we just got to get through the month of February to be a little bit slow, but we'll still be making money all month long. So I'll see you in the next free play video. That's all I got.